Time now for your climate news update with Climate Politics host Kevin Hall.
Headline: Fresno County's Measure C is for Clovis and Madera County's Measure T is forever. Two updates. Fresno City Councilmember and Democratic State Assembly candidate Esmeralda Soria shared the lane last week with Kerman's Republican Mayor Gary Yep. They were critical of a letter signed by Leadership Council for Justice and Accountability, the League of Women Voters of Fresno, Central California Environmental Justice Network, Faith in the Valley, and Fresno Building Healthy Communities. The group's offense? They had followed the direction of Measure C Renewal Committee Chair Clovis City Councilmember Lynn Ashbeck and submitted written comments on the expenditure plan under development. These pillars of the Fresno community had the audacity to repeat yet again their demand for true public engagement in order to achieve equity in transportation spending and climate resiliency, and the status quo does not like it. In December, these advocates gained seats on the exclusive Measure C Renewal Executive Committee after 9 months of struggle, only to be told once there that the time for community engagement had passed. Here's Mayor Yep at last week's Fresno Council of Governments meeting.
So you have to actually give them their voice, okay, without trampling on their voice, and listen to it efficiently, but at the same time, don't listen to voices that don't matter. Okay, so if ultimately we're going to decide it's a 20-year plan, why waste 3 meetings on that?
Sprawl developers, their politicians, and agency heads are pushing hard to see the transportation sales tax measure on the November 22 ballot. Here's Mayor Yep again with Councilmember Soria in agreement.
And we want 3 proposals, 1 from staff and 2 from the executive committee by May 15th. Don't care. You can cry all you want. You didn't make your meeting. You wasted all this time for 4 months figuring out who was on the committee. I don't care. Here's the May 15th. Here's the cutoff date. You give me 3 proposals, and then we can work forward. If we push everybody backwards, then they have to meet the timelines. They have to meet every day or every week, right?
Yeah.
Like Yep, Soria doesn't understand the process in place, though she voted for it, and has received regular reports as a member of the Fresno County Transportation Authority Board.
When I read the letter too, it was a little perplexing to see that I don't even know what the role of the technical working group is. Like, are they making recommendations to the executive committee?
The Measure C Renewal Committee meets again on February 9th at 1 p.m. Details are online at measurec.com. Meanwhile, the Madera County Measure T for Trucks and Traffic Renewal Committee voted on January 20th to recommend removal of the 20-year sunset clause in that tax's next iteration, making it a forever tax. Here's County Supervisor Brett Frazier.
Well, and there is no such, I think it's important to note that there is no such thing as a permanent tax because it is in place until it's ended by voters. There's nothing that, right, we wouldn't, like legally, you couldn't just have a permanent tax that, right, there's, Georgina?
Right, it would be until ended by voters.
That's the doublespeak in store for Madera County voters as consultants coach elected officials there on how to fool voters. Both taxes expire in 2027. Those are your climate politics updates for now. Thanks for listening. I'm Kevin Hall.
Join us on Climate Politics from 5 to 6 p.m. on the 2nd and 4th Friday of every month here on KFCF.